Hi everyone, welcome to Elementary Math with Mr. Scott, and today we're continuing on with subtraction. Last video I showed you was the subtraction song, and so we're going to use that song today to see how we can take that song and apply it to our subtraction problems, okay? So let's go ahead and get started here. I left the song up there so we can see verse 1, verse 2, verse 3. Verse 1 is more on the top, no need to stop. Verse 2 is more on the floor, go next door and get 10 more. Verse 3 is numbers the same, zeros the game, okay? So in red, I marked out some things just to help us understand. More on the top, what does that mean? That means the top row of numbers. So when I go to my first column, 7 minus 3, I know that the 7 is the top and the 3 is the floor, right? So verse 1 says, more on the top, no need to stop. So I'm going to go ahead and use this purple. I'm going to come down here and use the pen purple. There we go. And 7 minus 3. Well, 7's larger than 3. So I don't need to stop. I can go ahead and subtract. Okay? And again, I usually teach my kids to count up. So I say 3 with my fist. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So how many fingers is that? That is 4. So I'm going to put 4 here. And then 5 minus 4, again, nor on the top, no need to stop. I can just, there's my 1. Remember, we got to remember our 4 rules for subtraction. Remember, we got to stack our numbers. We need to make sure that they're lined up by place. We need to make sure that your columns are nice and neat and beautiful. And then the 4th one for subtraction, make sure the largest number is on top, okay? All right, now on to verse 2. It says here, more on the floor, go next door and get 10 more. Again, here's my top is the 3, and my floor, the bottom, is the 8, right? There's more on the floor, so what do I have to do? Well, I have to go next door. So I cross out the 7, okay, so we're going next door to get a 10, and make it a what? Yep, we're taking 1 away from this column, 6, and I'm bringing it to my 3. I put the 1 in front of it. Now I have a new number. It's not 3 anymore. It's 13. 13 minus 8. Well, I may not know what 13 minus 8 is. So I make a fist and say I've got to count up to 13. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How many is that? That's 5. Okay. So now I come over here, and again, 6 minus 5 is 1. Okay. Now the third verse here is numbers the same, zeros the game. So when I'm subtracting and I have 2 identical numbers, 4 minus 4, that's a 0. And when I have 8 minus 8, again, numbers the same, zeros the game. Now I will use this vocabulary all the way through my subtraction teaching, all the time. My first question is there more on the top or is there more on the floor? Well, there's more on the floor, Mr. P. Well, then go next door and get 10 more. And we'll continue to use this vocabulary over and over again. It really does help students to understand how to subtract. And it gives them some tools. It gives them some strategies. Remember, math can be fun. You guys have a great day.